What up, my Virgo peeps? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you out of Boston from the Queen Bee Tarot. I am here to do your end of September, beginning of October reading. Okay, so instinctively, my instincts have kind of been off the chart since I got this concussion. So instinctively, I just kept picking stuff up, and finally I just had to tell myself, all right, enough, like start the reading. I feel like you have some real issues. Like everyone's working through stuff at this time. The universal thing is just kind of like all the planets have like slowed everything down. Everyone's waiting on job offers. Everyone's waiting on a relationship answer. Everyone's waiting on something, whether it be money, inheritance. It's like slow motion in the universe right now. And it will continue to be that way probably until, November or so. Barring that, this lunar eclipse energy clears up, but everyone's kind of just waiting for something. And it's kind of during this period, the universe is forcing ourselves to get right with whatever bad habits or whatever we have going on. So I feel like that devil upright energy is really, really clear with you guys right now, Virgo. And it appears you're having kind of a hard time with it. I feel like a struggle with, toxicity in relationships, just bad habits in general and all around. You're really having a struggle with it. Like it feels heavy duty for you guys. Like this is not something that you guys are really used to. It's forcing us all to deal with the things that we're not used to dealing with as specific signs. Like as an Aries, I'm forced to deal with thinking before I jump. If you know Aries at all, that's like the main thing that Aries is known for, is jumping first and thinking later. We live in the moment. We live life to the very fullest. We don't have what ifs. We don't have maybes. We just do what we feel, and we live a very long, voluptuous life, and full of spontaneity. So to stop and think before we make decisions is very difficult. For you guys, I feel like it's breaking patterns because you guys are very much about patterns. You're very much about routines and things like that. And the universe is asking something of you that goes against the grain of your nature. And being that this is not something you're used to, I feel like a lot of you are really, really struggling with this lesson. And trust me, we are all struggling. Because the universe, with that standstill, has kind of like put a hold on money. So people are hurting and, trying to figure out every way possible to pay their bills or whatever's going on with you. It could be family stuff. It could be nothing related to money. It could be just something like a job offer or something you've been working on for a long time. You've sent out proposals and nothing yet. Know that it's coming. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a third party energy here. Whether it be someone getting involved in your life that shouldn't be. I'm getting that this could be like a mother-in-law, father-in-law, family member is getting involved in your life, and they shouldn't be. It's causing a lot of chaos. It's causing a lot of drama. And then there's your typical third-party situation where some of you are stepping out on your significant other, whether that be you or your partner. Please know that I interchange energies. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on, you or your partners. But I feel like with the third party being said, I feel like there are some of you that are either being too possessive with the person you're with, which is causing them to move further away and want to step out of the relationship, or someone you're with is being too possessive, and holding on too tight. There's just no room to breathe. And so it's kind of a rebellion against that behavior, that controlling behavior. And I don't know if it's a collective of you going through this or being like this. So I hope that you understand that I'm not saying you particularly are acting like this. It could be in response to what your spouse or your significant other is doing, or whoever you're dealing with. I see someone also, for a good collective of you, is coming back. I don't feel like this person has the best of intentions. I just see them kind of showing up like, I'm back, and you're like, okay. It's not that they left on a bad note. It's just the way you left it ended by like, it seemed like real immature. It was very, very immature. On whose side, I don't know. But the way this situation was left, it's a karmic tie that you have to close off. This person they're coming back, but they're coming back like, and I feel like they're a person who's kind of like mentally harsh, which could be an air sign. You know, people who are air signs are generally very honest, but they're very cutting with their words, but I don't know. Just based on the idea that I'm seeing this person could get cutting with words, because I see a lot of you turning down that offer. You feel like it was too immature the first time around, and it's still kind of an immature offer this time around. Let me at least get into the cards, because I could talk forever on everything I'm getting just instinctually. It's driving me crazy. You wouldn't believe, ever since I got this concussion, like, I might be applesauce, but the visions I get and the things I see, I can literally do a collective and hone in on one individual person. I get so much energy and I don't know what to do with it, so I have to stop myself at some points. So remember, it's a collective reading. Take what you can, throw out what you can't. You know, I can't read everyone, even though right now I could, but I'd be here for hours and hours and hours, and who the hell really wants to timestamp all that? Anyway, you guys just have like such a heavy duty energy this month. I feel like there's just really this, you feel like there's a piano hanging over you all the time. It's just very heavy, and you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I feel like you kind of been going through it like Aries has. Maybe that's why this possessive behavior comes around. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. So let's see what we get here, because I'm off the chain right now. Like, I could sit here and tell you things that would blow your mind. I don't even know where it's coming from, but it's coming. Okay, so I see some of you are really cutting around the bullshit. Like, you are seeing people for exactly what they are. I feel like this energy in the air right now, you're seeing people for what they really are, instead of the usual red flags that the conscious, I'm going to say, tends to ignore. Applesauce. You're seeing it, and you're allowing yourself with your subconscious to see right through it. There is a big high priestess energy here for you guys. If I can move the cards to get them and show you, that would be fantastic. This doesn't surprise me. Like, your messenger this is the energy that I was picturing when I pictured this person coming back, like mentally cutting. There's really like an immature type of interaction there, and that's the way I get why the relationship might have ended. It's not that it ended bad, it's just that the maturity level of this, for whatever age you're at, just you weren't feeling it. And this is a great setup, because this is one of my moon cards, is you were able to kind of see through all the bullshit. So if this person hasn't showed up yet, they're going to show up, and it's kind of going to be one of those, oh God, not you. You know, like, I thought we already did this. But this is one of my moon cards. So you're kind of going toward like what the moon will show you in the light about this person, about the offer they're making. You know that there's something behind it. Like I said, you're not ignoring your intuition in the beginning. You're seeing those red flags, and you're allowing your conscious to go with that. And you're just saying, yeah, last time I ended up, devastated by this person and their behavior and how immature it was. And I'm not going to do that again this time. And so you're really looking at it for what it is, and you just take this person and tell them no. So if they haven't come back yet, this is for the collective of you that have someone returning into their life. If it hasn't happened yet, it's going to, for that collective of you that have one of those eye rollers, like, oh God, not you. You know, like, we've been through this before a few times maybe. And you're still immature, like you're never going to grow up type of thing. And you're not. Good for you, Virgo. I get the feeling like a bunch of you, I just got this huge, we're not settling, or I'm not settling anymore. And that's good for you, Virgo. Like, it was really loud and it rang out. Like, I heard a huge collective of you say, you're not settling. I'm 38 and I won't settle. I don't care if I'm 60 and I'm still looking for what I'm looking for. I'd rather be with what I perceive as attractive and a good, pure relationship that's not toxic at 60 than be in a toxic relationship at 38 for the rest of my life. So good for you. I love to hear that you're spiritually aware and you're not going to settle. You're going to keep going on that road of, no, I'm gonna stop you here. Here's the red flags. Like, I'm done. You know, and you're stopping it right away. I see for those of you that aren't single, you've got a wish card here. And also a victory card of moving away. So some of you are breaking up. You wish that things would end amicably. And it looks like you're getting that wish, like that. Those of you that are either breaking up, I don't see justice, but I feel like it could be a small number of you that are divorcing. You're more concerned with co-parenting. And that is an amazing thing when you can put aside your differences and co-parent with somebody that you otherwise were not getting along with in a marriage or, a long-term committed relationship. Good for you. You are coming back into this single person card, and your wish was to have victory over, I feel like, co-parenting. And you're going to get that. You two will be able to make peace of, the situation. If not now, then, soon. And that takes really big people to do. Not everyone can co-parent. Trust me. And especially like when you're able to be in each other's lives in the sense of have your own significant others and still be able to spend time without it being awkward. I think that's great. So for that collective of you that I'm feeling, good for you. You're going out on your own and you're deciding that amicable split is better for you than fighting and toxicity. I feel like some of you are, why do I pick up weird things? Some of you are talking to somebody online. Do not ask me. Maybe you can leave me comments. And they're trying to offer you this cup of love, and you're sending messages back and forth. But the fact of the matter is one of you is putting in more work than the other. And that's what I feel for those of you who are meeting online or dating online or met somebody. For those of you that are single but looking for somebody, I feel like now is really not the time. This whole setup here, either the person will be really busy working or won't put in the work necessary to get things off the ground. I see it kind of as, it's kind of like an epic fail. Like you try, but right now things are just too messed up. Maybe they got laid off, haven't heard from them in quite a while. All of this energy. If I could just tell you like how many spirit guides are in the room with me, I feel like I'm smushed. Like all the energy that comes in is crazy. So I feel like this is not the right time to be making that offer. Unless it's someone that you absolutely can't live without. The divine male, the divine female relationship that I often talk of, then a lot of you are choosing to go the single route and not settle, apparently. Okay, so, okay. Virgo, you have just shown up for your own reading. Welcome. You are one of the only other signs aside from Aries that shows up for their reading. All right. There's a burden here. I don't know. I'm getting off of this that some of you are taking care of family members of a spouse. I do not know why I'm getting this off of these cards, but I am. I feel like some of you feel stuck and you want to be able to cut this out because it's destroying your marriage or your relationship. You're taking care of someone's parents, brother, sister, whatever it is. And it's just a complete imbalance. You don't get along with them. It's making it very hard on you financially. And it's just a huge burden. Maybe you have your own children to care for, plus you're trying to care for them. There's so many people in the house, you don't have space to move. Or you're trying to buy something bigger so you have room for everybody. I feel like that's what I'm getting off this card for a small collective of you, is that you're trying to care for too many people. But in the process, it looks like you knocked yourself out of balance. This is the card of Cancer, the card of ultimate balance here. And if you notice, they're rushing in, but yours came up upright, stuck. And also the Hanged Man reversed is stuck. He has a point of view, and that's the only point of view he has, because clearly he's hanging. He's just stuck there, suspended. And you want to cut this away. You don't want to be mean. You don't want to be all that, but I feel like it's getting to be really too much for you. And you don't know how to tell your spouse, like, I can't carry all of these people anymore. I'm not Wonder Man or Wonder Woman. And you don't know how. It's like you're breaking down inside. This is a small collective of you. It's like you're breaking down. There's so much responsibility there that falls on you that you don't even know how you feel anymore. There's never you time. There's never time to love yourself. And Virgo, you really need to take care of yourself, because at this time we're all being very tested, like I said, with our bad habits, our whatever it is, asking Aries to think first before they act. Like, that's the worst thing you can ask of us, but we're learning it. And for you, facing your worst trait and having to change that about yourself and learn patience with it is not easy with all of this going on. You need to get by the ocean and clear yourself out. For those of you who can, you need to walk around the ocean, like a walk by the ocean or a moving body of water. This will help clear out all the negative feelings, the energies. The waves, literally, the moon ties into how we feel. Our body's made of 85% water, and of course it responds to the push and pull of the moon. And so you need to understand that when you feel this way, sometimes it is good to go near a rushing body of water, a moving body of water. You don't want something like a lake that just sits. You want something that the waves will roll in and pull out the negative emotions when they roll out. Let's see what else we have here for you guys. Told you I'm picking up some crazy energies lately, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like there's an offer of love there. I feel like, again, this is online, or maybe it's like popping up as letters too, which is weird, because who uses letters? Sending them, maybe across seas. I'm feeling a lot of across seas energy lately. I almost feel like these are messages going across seas. So maybe you're in touch with somebody who lives very remotely and you have a relationship with them. but you're starting to wonder in your Virgo self if this person is worth all of the effort that you're putting in when you're getting a small output. This may require traveling across seas to see them, to be with them, or going out of your way to have ways to communicate, calling cards, or whatever it is you have to do. You're starting to feel like it's a burden. You're starting to feel like it's, okay, I'm putting in all of this work, but what am I really going to get back from this? You know, I'm going to have to spend thousands of dollars to bring this person here, or I'm going to have to spend thousands of dollars to go there and change everything that I know. So for some of you, there's some overseas relationships, and as a Virgo, you're very analytical. You're very good with your money, everything, all your bills are always paid. You're just very analytical, and you're wondering, is this person worth all the effort? And I feel like you're really starting to question that. That would be a whole private reading with the energy on that one. This is in reference to what you're being asked to learn this month, I think. You've got the Knight of Wands rushing in to tell you, hey, you know, you got to start working on these negative behaviors. Virgo, you can be very stubborn. Not more stubborn than me as a first decan Aries, but you can be very, very stubborn as an earth sign. And it's telling you that those lessons need to go. You need to pull in the strength of Leo. This is the card of Leo. You need to pull in the strength of Leo and learn how to get over these negative behavior patterns, because you're causing yourself a lot of grief with it. If you can break through some of your negative behavior patterns, just like Aries, if we can think before we speak or jump, then we'd save ourselves a whole hell of a lot of arguments and relationships and friendships. And just like if you could learn to overcome something that really causes you a lot of strife, like being too analytical, you know, it's going to help you in the long run. So it's telling you, you really, really need to take a good look at these behavior patterns. And you've got a quick, fast messenger here. Like, you only have a little bit of time to get it done, because what seems like with this energy hanging over us forever, really isn't. It's only a couple months to learn this lesson and to master it. So take a good look inside. If you need spiritual guidance or awareness, you can always email me. I do, you know, spiritual guidance with people a lot. If you need a reading, I can always help you the best I can. I'll do everything I can to help. But this is a lesson that you really need to learn. And you're never going to master it. You're always going to be Virgo. But at the same time, it's asking you to take a good look at what it is about your sign that is your worst trait, and to try and understand it, and to try and work with it. None of us have a choice in that. So let's get some angels going. You have no choice. Either you're going to change your life, or the universe is going to do it for you. It's in a place where the universe and the planetary alignment is at war. Chiron is still in Aries in retrograde. We've had Mars in reverse, you know, in retrograde we had that through the whole summer. We had 6 planets in retrograde, guys, plus Chiron. So it's been a shitty summer, and I bet some of y'all are going through it. Don't even lie. Y'all are going through it. I know this. Can't hide it from me. There's not much you can hide from me, especially right now with the concussion. Archangel Uriel, my favorite. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. This is one of the strongest archangels that nobody knows anything about. He is one of the strongest archangels that can help you in the now. And any of you who have worked with me know that I will refer you to Archangel Uriel, because he gets things done. Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to the well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Like I was saying, go down and walk by the water. This is an affirmation of that. It's letting you know you really need to go and release emotions. And with Archangel Uriel there saying he's there to work with you because you need to release emotions, it's pretty good. I guess it's pretty easy to say that a lot of you need to get out that anger that you're feeling or upset or whatever it is. Seraphina, I am the archangel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So, like I said, some of you could be taking in parents of your spouse, could be finding out that you're having a baby and taking care of your children plus your spouse's parents or whatever. Work with this energy to help you gain perspective. Rosetta, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So maybe you feel like your spouse's parents are like children or a parent. They could have dementia, very strong dementia, which makes them behave childlike, or you really could be pregnant. Never know. And the last one is Rochelle. I like this. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So being true to yourself with whatever you have going on in any of these situations, and asking Uriel for help, asking Ray for help, asking any of the angels for help, even if they're not archangels, to be with you and help you to balance all of these things and help. Maybe you need your partner to help more than they are. Maybe they work a lot. Because I could be pulling your energy, and your spouse is a Virgo. Virgos work. They're workhorses, and they're very much in tune with the fact of having a home. They are earth signs, so they're very, they're not materialistic, but they do recognize the value that material brings. Sorry guys, I dropped a card. This is like an ongoing battle because I'm not really in the position with a broken tailbone and all of this other stuff going on to pick up cards. So this has been like an ongoing battle all day. So, remember to pull in your angel energies, ask them for what you need. If you need me, everything's in the box below. I do personal tarot readings up to 60 minutes and beyond. I do teach tarot lessons. I also teach spiritual will offer spiritual guidance. And, there's just an array of things. I'm not going to sit here and talk about myself for 20 minutes. That's just weird to me. Anyway, if you need anything, it's in the box below. I love y'all. Virgo, have a great, great rest of the month, and I will see you for next month's monthlies. See ya.